Hello and welcome to Principles of Accounting 1. I'm your host, Dr. B. We are in the spring 2022 semester already. I can't believe it myself. We just got done with our classroom introductions that was not recorded for the obvious reasons. This part of the session is being recorded. We are going to be talking about how to explore the classroom in Blackboard, where things are located. We'll talk about the syllabus, grading, things like that. So as you get into Blackboard, udc.blackboard.com or through your My UDC portal, you'll open up your Blackboard. You'll select our class, which is Principles of Accounting 1. And it'll look just like this. You'll have a start here, student resources, a bunch of other information, modules 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so I want to point out a couple of very important key details. First and foremost is start here. We call it start here because that's where you start. So go ahead and click on start here. And then you feel free to take your time, read through all this wonderful stuff that I created for you. But before you do all that, and after you do most of that, click on syllabus. Once you click on syllabus and open up like this, go ahead and download it. Which I think all you got to do is click on one of these things here, right? This one right here. Click on download. However you want to do it, I guess. There's probably a couple different options, I imagine. Did it download? Maybe. I don't know. I can't see. Let's see. What did it do? What it happened here? Downloads. Where's my download? There it is. Beautiful. Okay, so here's the syllabus. It opens up. This class, it's important to note this part. This class meets on Mondays from 5:30 to 8 o'clock at night. Dr. B, you're killing me with this 2.5 hours? I know. This is an 8-week course. Why do we only meet on Mondays, not Mondays and Wednesdays, you might ask yourself? Because technically, this is a Monday, Wednesday class. You're right, it is a Monday, Wednesday class. The reason why we only have WebEx sessions on Mondays from 5:30 to 8 is so you can have some time to do your classwork in class. That's nice, right? So on Wednesdays from 5:30 to 8, that's time for you to use in Blackboard to complete work, to complete coursework. I want you to have that additional time in your weekly schedules because it's very important that you get the lesson on Mondays. Now, on Wednesdays, you do the work, right? Your time is very important to me. Your time is important to me. Why is that? Because that's all about your success. Your success depends on you doing the work. Dr. B, how do I pass this class? You do the work. That's how you pass. You do the work. And you do the work on time even. That's how you pass. I promise. If you just do the work, you will pass this class. It's that easy, I know. We'll talk about it, don't worry. Okay, so the class meets on Mondays, 5:30 to 8. On Wednesdays during that time, you're on Blackboard, you're completing the work. That's what I want you to do. Now, obviously, I'll be available. But on Mondays...
Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. I'm glad that...
Thank you.
You're very welcome. On Mondays, we're here in class. On Wednesdays, you're doing the work on Blackboard. Very important. Okay, this is your basic stuff that we're going to be covering. Read it on your own time. I'm not going to bore you to death. I'm not going to read to you. Okay, you're all adults. You know how to read. Hopefully, that's how you got here. So please read that on your own time. These are just some of the subjects we'll be covering in the class. It'll be more than that, obviously. But these are some of like the important ones, yeah? Prerequisites. Now, this class is followed by Principles of Accounting 2. If you have not yet registered for Principles of Accounting 2 and you want to take it this semester, you can do that. How do you do that? You email me you email me, and I'll make sure you get registered for Principles of Accounting 2 that starts in March. If that's what you want to do, you're more than welcome to. I'll be teaching Principles of Accounting 2 at the same time as this class, starting in March. So if you want to register, please do so. How do you do that? Email me. So yeah, please do that if that's what you want to do. Otherwise, it'll be available again in the fall. I don't know if it'll be available in the summer. Summers are hard to tell. Summers are always very iffy. Yeah. It'll be available again in the fall, and I'm sure I'll be teaching it then as well, but it may not be the same time. That's why I'm just recommending it to you, yes? This is an 8-week course. What does that mean to be in an 8-week course? It means we go twice as fast, covering the same stuff. I know, it's a lot. I try to make it easy for you, I promise. How do I do that? I break everything down. First and foremost, the textbook. The textbook is called Fundamental Accounting Principles. It is published by McGraw-Hill. McGraw-Hill is the publisher. Fundamental Accounting Principles, McGraw-Hill. Wild, the 24th edition. If you get the 25th edition, it's okay. It's okay. 24th edition, 25th edition, they're similar. They're very similar. You know how publishers are. All they do is they change a couple of pictures. They might rename a couple chapters. It's all the same stuff. Okay. The 24th edition is a little bit older. It was published in 2019. Guess what? It's the same stuff as the 2022 edition. So if you got the 24th or the 25th edition, it's okay. It'll be fine. It's all the same stuff. Now, here's the thing. I don't like external stuff. I don't like McGraw-Hill's Connect. I don't like Cengage. I don't like that stuff. The way I do my courses is I put everything on Blackboard. Okay, everything's on Blackboard. You don't have to go anywhere else. There's no other website I got to go to. I don't do that stuff. I like everything in one place. I like to make things easy for you. Why do I do that? Because it's easy for me too. Easy for you is easy for me. Yeah? See what I did there? Okay, so everything's on Blackboard. What does that mean? So when it comes time for you to do homework 1 or quiz 2 or whatever, it's on Blackboard. You do everything right there. And I'll show you what that looks like here in a second. So that's the textbook. Make sure you get the right one, though. Don't get anything else. You could get Fundamental Accounting Principles 24th edition, 25th edition. That's fine. But don't get a different textbook. Just that one is all you need. Oh, and that same textbook is good for both Principles of Accounting 1 and Principles of Accounting 2. So you're good if you just get that one book. This optional supplemental, don't worry about that stuff. Now for the fun part, the reason why you're all here, the grading. The grading, here's how it works in this course. There's a couple of discussion boards, a couple of homework assignments, a couple of quizzes. The midterm and the final. Now, this is Principles of Accounting 1. I'm trying to remind myself that. Principles of Accounting 1, there are 3 discussion boards, 6 homework assignments, 9 quizzes. 1 midterm exam, 1 final exam. Oh, Dr. B, you're killing me with all this stuff. I know, I hear you. It's okay, we'll get through it together. Discussion boards, they're pretty straightforward. There's a discussion question, you answer the question. It's not as simple as that, though. I'm asking you to write full paragraphs and respond to 2 of your classmates in every discussion board. I know, I'm making you interact with each other. Yeah, that's kind of how we get through life, is we need each other's help. So, I'm asking you to participate in 3 different discussion boards with your classmates. 5 points apiece. Now, don't get too excited. But I'll tell you this much. Guess how much 5 points is worth of your total grade? 5%. 5% doesn't sound like a lot. It is. 5% is half a letter grade for those of you keeping score. Okay. 5% of your grade is half a letter grade. Now you see why it's important to do all the work in the course. Because if you decide I don't want to do discussion board, you're giving up points. You're giving up half a letter grade for each discussion board you miss. So if you decide not to do all 3 discussion boards, you just lost 15% of your total grade. Don't do that to yourself. Please do the work. Each homework assignment is worth 5 points. That's 5% each for a total of 30% of your total grade. Quizzes, there's 9 of them. That's 45% of your total grade. Midterm, worth 10% of your total grade. Final exam, 10% of your total grade. There's 14 chapters in this course. First 8 chapters are on the midterm. The last 8 chapters are on the final exam. Nice and easy, right? The letter breakdown, 90 to 100 is an A, 80 to 89 is a B, 70 to 79 is a C. Guess what? You can't get lower than a C because that's failing. Yep, don't fail this course. We need you to get a C or higher. Here's the schedule. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this schedule. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it is that intense. Every week, there are 2 chapters we're going to cover. Guess what? We're covering 2 chapters tonight. I can already hear you. Dr. B, that's going to take us all the way to 8 o'clock. Yeah, that's what we're scheduled to end. Okay, 2 chapters today. We're going to do 1 and 2. Next week, on Monday night, same time, same actually, no, it won't be Monday night because guess what? MLK Day is next Monday. So what does that mean? We're going to do Wednesday instead because we still got to cover the same work, yeah? Oh, don't worry. I'll send an announcement about it. Next week, chapters 3 and 4. The following week, 5 and 6. The following week, 7 and 8, so forth and so on. You see how this goes, right? It goes very quickly. 8 weeks will go by very, very fast. There are 2 chapters per week, every week. Okay? That's a lot. It's a lot of work. It really is. And so we need to get through all this fun stuff together, and we'll work through it together. So don't overstress yourself, but just keep in mind, 2 things due every single week. 2 things due every single week in this course. That's why having that Wednesday time is going to be so important because there's a ton of stuff to get through. I'm not going to read all the legal stuff to you. It's all there. Any questions on the syllabus? We're doing okay? Any questions at all on the syllabus?
I do have one as far as the Cengage is concerned. I was going through some of the modules, and I noticed that like the homework is due on Cengage, but I went on Cengage and I don't see anything.
There's no Cengage.
Hold on. For chapter 2 homework,
there's no Cengage. We don't do Cengage in this course.
Hey, the Sheila, I was dealing with Cengage in technology class.
I've used Cengage to download the course book today. That's the only way I could get it. Right when they sent me a book to my link.
How'd you do that? We don't have Cengage in this course. We don't even have a Cengage textbook.
Well, they gave us, when I went to pick up the course textbook from the UDC today, they gave me a little card pamphlet and it to register for, and it was Cengage, and that's how I got the textbook. It was an ebook.
They gave you the wrong book.
Oh my God. Oh wow.
Yeah, we do not have a Cengage textbook in this course, my friend. So the bookstore went and screwed up. So do me a favor. I need you to send me an email telling me about how the bookstore screwed up so we get that fixed.
Okay, I will.
No Cengage.
I'll have the wrong book. Professor, what's the name of the course book we're supposed to have?
So the book is called, it's right here. Hold on. Where was I? I'm sorry. The book is called, and it's made by McGraw-Hill is the publisher. Not Cengage, but McGraw-Hill. It's called Fundamental Accounting Principles. Mile
Fundamental.
24th edition. There's an ISBN number there too it's in the syllabus.
Okay.
Okay? We'll get it straightened out, but yeah, they gave you the wrong book. So we got to make sure we yell at the bookstore because they clearly don't know what they're doing as usual. That is unfortunately how the textbook rolls these days.
Yeah, apparently.
I know. I'm sorry that they did that to you.
No problem. I will have to go back tomorrow.
All right, Shanae. Well, you let me know what happens, okay?
I will.
All right, thank you. Sorry that they did that. My goodness. Yeah. Sometimes, unfortunately, they make mistakes just like everyone else on the planet. Okay, the classroom. Let's talk about the classroom. We talked about the syllabus. Under start here, please go through all those quickly things. It's just technical information, really. There's a folder here. It says text student resources. That's a good one. Check that out, especially if you're new to UDC or new to Blackboard. That orientation to Blackboard Ultra are very important. Give that a try, especially if you're having trouble navigating through Blackboard. There's one here called textbook. Okay. Open up this textbook folder on Blackboard. There's one here called textbook information. It's the link to the textbook. It's also a link to purchase the textbooks on Amazon if you need to get it from there. The next one's called Follett Red Shelf. For those of you who are in the Follett All Access program, this is helpful for you. Go ahead and click right on that link. You'll log in to my shelf and it should hopefully show this textbook, Fundamental Accounting Principles. Hopefully it doesn't show a Cengage thing. That would not be good. It should show Fundamental Accounting Principles. And you'll be able to access the digital version of the textbook right there. Nothing is loading. Amy. Amy, yeah, that could be a problem. Amy, are you in the Follett All Access program? By chance?
Yes, I am.
And nothing's loading. Okay.
No, it's not.
Hey, Professor.
Yes, please.
So when I click the link, I don't see that book. I got like do you do My Math Lab Mastering? I got like 3 My Math Lab Masterings from Pearson.
Nope. Nope, none of those. Not for this course.
Do you have like an access code or something that I could put in so I could get the book, because your stuff is not popping up for it?
I do not. You unfortunately, you're going to have to reach out to the bookstore for that.
Okay, so I don't have it yet either.
Okay. It's good that we know. Okay. If you're having other troubles with the textbook, please send me an email about the textbook issue, because I will, of course, need to reach out to the bookstore manager and let him know what's going on. Don't worry, we'll get through it. I know this happens every semester. The first day, it always happens. There's always textbook issues.
It sure does.
Professor.
It sure does.
Hey, Professor, I'm sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to comment off of some people who was having issues with their textbook. I know UDC is having are helping students who aren't able to, access their textbook. So reach out to your advisor and they'll help you out with that if you're having any issues trying to get your textbook or any financial issues.
Yes, thank you, Makia, for saying that. Yes, if you're having financial issues accessing a textbook, please contact your advisor. They will certainly help you out as well. Thank you so much for sharing that. I appreciate that. I almost forgot to say that, so thank you. Thank you for bringing that up.
But UDC is paying for the books this semester, so the books is free for everybody.
That's what I heard. I can't vouch for
that part.
I can't vouch for that, but that's what I did hear that as well.
No, it is true. That's what my advisor said to me because I was having issues too. They're helping students pay for their books this semester. So just reach out to your advisor, and I help you out with everything.
Just a question: is it a printed like copy or just like online?
Print or online? Good question. I don't know.
Well, they did it last fall semester, and they paid for all of my books for fall semester.
I
So
remember that.
they're
Yeah.
doing the same thing for this semester. All of your books for your courses will be paid for. I think it's just a matter of them uploading the books that you need for each course.
That's what it sounds like to me. Yeah. Good
Yeah.
question.
If you log into your Follett account, when you see your courses listed, it'll tell you if it's a physical copy, meaning you need to go into the bookstore and pick it up, or if it's digital. But that's what when they did load the Principles of Accounting course into my Follett account. But for some reason, they said they loaded the wrong book. They loaded a book saying that the book we use for this course is called Financial and Managerial Accounting, and it was a digital card through Cengage, and they said that it was physical. I had to go pick it up this morning from the bookstore, and then they I guess they had the wrong book loaded. So everyone's probably going to have the wrong book.
Okay, thanks
What's
for
the website again? What's the link?
It's to Follett, but in order to have access to Follett, you have to go through the bookstore link that was originally sent to you in your UDC email. If you just go to, because it probably was months ago or probably last term when they sent the email for you to register if you're returning students. So if you just go into your UDC email and search Follett, you'll find the email, and then you'll see where you log in, and it'll list all of your courses. It'll give you the option to opt in and to opt out of that material if you don't want it. But it says right there that they are covering all books this term. But it'll tell you if the book that you have for that particular course is physical or digital.
Great.
Okay, thank you. Can you send it as a text message, please? The link, please.
The link. No, the link everyone has their own link. You need to go into your UDC email and find the link that Follett sent to you.
Oh, Follett, you said, right?
Follett, Follett.
Correct.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And Professor, this is 201C, right?
Yes, ma'am. That's correct.
All right.
Yep. Yeah, I know. It gets confusing, especially the first day with the bookstore. This happens every semester. I promise it does. They drive me nuts. Miss Victoria, did you have a question? Are you okay?
Yes, can you hear me, Professor?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I just wanted to comment. Actually, when you calling the bookstore, it didn't used to be as easy, but it's pretty easy just to call. I'm going to call tomorrow morning about the book, and they really answer right away. They've been really good with that lately.
That's good to know.
I actually think you get a faster response through email because I emailed them this morning and they responded back in like 5 minutes.
Really? Man,
yes. They're doing very well with that.
That's good to know. That's a lot different than last semester. I do appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm
going to call tomorrow morning, and I'm gonna call tomorrow, and I probably go and pick it up Wednesday morning because I have an appointment tomorrow. So,
great.
And thank you, sir. Thank you, sir,
for
making all of this very easy to get to. I like the way you did everything.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
It took a lot of anxiety away from me. I really like the way you set yours up.
Good. Thank you so much.
I feel much better.
I appreciate you saying that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you. So let's jump into the first chapter. But before we do that, I want to, here on the Blackboard area, show you how to access that information. So after you went through Start Here, Student Resources, all that good stuff, scroll on down. You're going to see this one called Module 1. Inside Module 1, we have it broken out by week. Week 1 and Week 2. You select Week 1, and you'll see, it'll say Chapter 1, PowerPoint for Chapter 1, the introduction discussion board, which you're all working on now. Chapter 1 quiz. They don't say chapter 2 PowerPoint, chapter 2 homework. The nice thing is there is nothing outside of Blackboard. You do everything here. Yeah. So when you open up week 1, just go follow through. It's one by one by one. I promise you do that, you'll have all your information right there. You can download the PowerPoint presentations there. You can access the quiz and the homework there. Now, here's the great thing I forgot to tell you about the quizzes and the homework assignments. I'm holding up 2 fingers here. 2. What does that mean, 2? It means 2 tries. It means 2 tries. Two tries for each quiz, 2 tries for each homework. The higher of the scores will be accepted into the grade book. So if you got a 3 out of 5 on that first try again. Hopefully you get the 5 out of 5. See what we did there? It's all open book, open note, open everything. I promise you'll do very well. Read the chapter, go through the PowerPoint presentation, attend the lecture, then attempt the homework or the quiz. You'll do very well, I promise. Okay. I'm going to stop this recording and I'm going to start the next one. There are only 5 questions on each homework assignment and in each quiz as well. And yes, that is very true. It's very easy, straightforward, to the point. Multiple choice, true, false. That's it. Don't trouble yourself over craziness. Okay, I'm going to stop this recording and start the next one. Hold on just 1 second. Stand by.